What's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk about my current top 5 fragrances after selling my collection. Obviously, I got a pretty new collection from what I've had, and I'm going to be talking about my current top 5 fragrances. I would say 4 and 5 pretty close to each other, so they're pretty much tied. Number 3, 2, and 1, pretty close. But yeah, let's go ahead and get with the number 5 spot. It's going to be Amouage Jubilation 25. Like I said in my video, I wish it was stronger, but it's still really good. For those that remember the fragrance Serge Homme that I used to talk about in these videos that I sold, this is similar in a way to that makes me not too, doesn't get me desperate enough to buy Homme again. It'd be nice to have, but this is a really decent or pretty good replacement that just fulfills that void. Is it better? I would say it's the same. Like, if it was here, it'd probably be tied at the number 5, 4 spot. It'd be hard to choose this one over it, but it'd also be hard to choose this one over that one and that one over this one, if that even makes sense. At the number 4 spot, it's going to be Amouage Reflection. I had the clone of it, Rafaqat. No, not Rafaqat. It was Shiaka back at Lodge. The clone gets really close, but so if you had the clone and you didn't have the money to buy Reflection, man, I would say good enough. I mean, if you had the clone, unfortunately, it's good enough. It's a really good clone. Amouage has been a house that, I mean, I'm just trying now, and it's definitely impressed me. I actually just traded a Creed. I traded away my Himalaya for another Amouage that I'll talk about whenever I receive it. And it's one I'm really excited about. I feel like it could probably jump into the number 4 spot. Just seeing what people say about it and what people compare it to. So pretty excited to see or to smell it when it comes in. At the number 3 spot, like I said, 3, 2, and 1, very close. This is pretty much like a video of like 1 and 2. The first and second place. First place, pretty much all tied, right? They're just, depends on the day. Second place, pretty much these two. So, but at the number 3 spot, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do a. You know what? No, I'm not gonna switch it. It's gonna be Creed Viking. Creed Viking is gonna be at the number 3 spot. Like I said, very close to first place, pretty much hand in hand. But I just love this DNA. I am probably gonna get my hands on Viking Cologne just to see what it's like. Currently figuring out some swaps to get Bota Portugal and create a Viking Cologne. So that's probably gonna get done pretty soon. If I have a few people interested, I'm just trying to figure out someone that's actually reliable. Because these people kind of just, you know, they promise you the world and then you end up getting scammed. At the number 2 spot, it's going to be Intoxicated by Kilian. Like I said, this is the fragrance that's really close to the top. This fragrance does remind me of moving here to Buffalo. Just because I did have the clone on the last day. I had the clone of Angel Share and Intoxicated, so those two definitely hold a special place in my heart. This one a little bit more just because I was so skeptical about it at first, but it was a clone, $20 clone, that ended up, like, I just wanted to wear it the entire time I was here, or on my way here on the train. I was thinking about the clone and wearing it just because I really did like how it smelled on my arm, and I just constantly kept on smelling my arm throughout that train ride. And in first place, it's pretty much what started everything, especially niche-wise. My girlfriend's the one that got me my first one. So it kind of... This is the reason why this entire collection started. Many bottles of it. The most amount of bottles I've had of Wooden Fragrance. Pretty sure you guys already know I'm talking about Creed Aventus for those of you guys keep up with my videos. So what I was just about to do when I was saying I was about to swap something, I was about to swap these two. I was about to put this one in first place, this one in third place. But I decided to keep it the same. Just because the Creed, the Aventus takes a slight advantage to Viking due to sentimental value. I'd give it that. Same thing with the Killian, Intoxicated. Sentimental value kind of bumps it over Viking. But if there was no sentimental value, I would probably put Viking at first place and keep Intoxicated at second. So like I said, I mean, if there was no sentimental value and the scent didn't bring me back to a certain point in my life, but obviously it's a fragrance. It does that. It ties a smell with a certain point in your life sometimes. That's my top 5. I'll go ahead and go through it again. Number 5 spot, Jubilation 25. Number 4 spot, Reflection Man. Number 3, Viking. Number 2, Intoxicated. And number 1, Aventus, which is a boring number 1, but it's my number 1. Please let me know what your top 5 fragrances are in the comments. I look forward to seeing those. Maybe I'll look into some of your top 1s or your top 3s. See if I've smelled them. I'm gonna give you a little feedback or just what I thought about the fragrance if I've tried it. But that's all I have for you guys today. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.